For this tutorial, we are going to be making the crocheted flower. And I'm going to be going over each of the stitches before we begin making the flower, because you're going to be learning some new stitches. So in this, we're going to be learning slip stitch, the double crochet, and the triple crochet. Okay, so let's start off doing your chain stitch. So we have a couple rows that we're going to be able to do our stitches in. So again, the chain stitch, take it around, wrap your finger around to make the slip knot. Put on your hook, and then let's chain a few stitches. Now remember the chain, stitch, go through your hook, wrap it around, twist, pull through. Okay, so now we have our chain, we have a few stitches. Let's start practicing our slip stitch. Now the slip stitch is actually going to be pretty much like the chain. It's really easy. You take your hook, and we're going to put it through one of the holes. Put it through the second one. It doesn't really matter where you put it because you're just going to be practicing now. So we're going to put it through the second loop. In the slip stitch, you just pull it through. So you have the two loops on here. Wrap it around, twist, hook, pull through, and then pull through again. So you're pulling through both the stitches. And that's easy, the slip stitch. Take this, put it into your next hole. So you have two loops again. Wrap it around, twist so it hooks, pull through first one, pull through the second one. Let's try it again. Take your hook, put it through the hole. So you have two on here. Wrap the hook around, twist so it catches, and then pull through the first loop and pull through the second loop. I'm going to try this one more time. Put it through the stitch, twist so it hooks, and pull through both of them. And that is the slip stitch. Okay, now we're going to learn the double crochet. So again, I just chained a few. Again, we're just practicing, so it doesn't really matter how many you chain. It's all about practicing. So I guess the more you chain, the more you have a chance to practice. Okay, so the double crochet is going to be a little different. Now remember the single crochet, you went in, you wrapped it around, you pull it through, you wrap it around, you pull it through both. That is the single crochet. Double crochet is going to have a little extra step beforehand. So before you would put the hook in here, as so, you're going to wrap the yarn around first. So you have two on here, and then you're going to put it through that next stitch. So now you're going to have three on here. You wrap it around, and you're going to twist and hook and pull it through the first one, and then you're going to pull it through the second one. Now you have 2 on here. And then you're going to take it and wrap it around again. Twist, pull it through both of those. And you can notice, see how we did the single crochet here, double crochet, gives you a little extra length. So one stitch, and then you have the other stitch. I'm going to try this again. Take your hook, put it through that next stitch. Oops, see, I messed up already. Wrap it around. Take it, put your hook through the next stitch. Wrap it around. Twist, pull it through the first one, pull it through the second one. And kind of fell apart. It's easier to kind of pull them through together at the same time instead of one and one. Especially when I have a smaller hook like this. See, I still have problems. There we go. Take it, you wrap it around, and you finish it off. Wrap it around, put it through the next stitch, wrap it around, twist, pull it through the first one and the second one, first 2 loops, twist it again. Wrap it around, pull it through the first, see, and then you have your 3 stitches, wrap it around again, and you'll have 4, twist, and then pull it through the first one, pull it through the second one, wrap, twist, pull through. Wrap, put it through, wrap, twist. Boy, I really have a hard time getting it through that second loop. There we go. And one last time. Wrap, put it through, wrap, through, and just keep on practicing the double crochet until you feel comfortable enough to move on. Okay, now we're going to practice our triple crochet. So again, you're going to start off with a chain of stitches. And this is the amount, again, is to practice how many stitches you're going to want to keep practicing until it determines on your chain. Okay, so a double crochet, remember, you wrapped it around before you entered in the hook. The triple crochet, you're going to wrap it around twice. 1, 2. Again, the hook's on here. 1, 2. Then you're going to go into your stitch. Put it in there. And you're going to have 4 on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You wrap it around, and you're going to pull it through the first 2 stitches. So these 2 stitches right here, pull the yarn through those first 2 stitches. It's going to take a while to get used to. Ugh, my... That took a while. Okay. Again, you have 3 loops on here. So wrap it around again. And again, you're only going to put it through the first 2 stitches. And again, what you are left with 2 on here. So you wrap it a 3rd time. Pull it through. Alright. We need to keep practicing this one. Wrap it around twice. Put it into your next stitch. And you should have 4 on here. Wrap it around, twist, and pull it through the first 2 stitches. 1, 2. 3 is left. Wrap it around, twist, and pull it again through the first 2 stitches. Two again. Okay. Wrap it around twice. Next stitch. Wrap it around. Pull it through first 2, 1. Oh no, it fell apart. See? It falls apart, you just redo it again. 1, 2. Put it in. Wrap. Hook, twist. Pull through the first 2 stitches. There we go. And you'll have 3 again. Wrap, hook, pull through the next 2, wrap, pull through, wrap, wrap, in, wrap, pull it through the first 2 stitches, wrap, put it through the next 2 stitches, wrap, okay, one more time, wrap, wrap, put it through, wrap, put it through the first 2. Wrap, put it through the first 2. Wrap, through the last two. And there is your triple crochet. So keep practicing until you are ready to move on, and then we can make that final flower. Okay, it's time to put all our stitches together to make our final flower. Now the pattern calls again for magic ring, and like what we did in the soil, we are not going to do a magic ring. We are going to do a chain stitch and hook it that way. So again, start off with your slip knot. Now it says magic ring 6, so what we're going to do is chain 3. I'm off to a great start here. Okay, so you chain your 3, and we are going to be working into the second stitch from the hook. So here is the first one, that is the second one. So again, you are going to single crochet 6 into this loop. Remember 6 because you needed to make 6 stitches for your magic ring, so we're going to crochet 6 into this loop. You put it in, just wrap it around, and then you pull it through both of those loops. And then what I'm going to do after I did that first one, I'm going to use my stitch marker, just so I know, I'm aware that I've done 6. Okay, so again you see where my stitch marker is kind of almost in that hole. You're going to be working back into that hole, and you're going to single crochet 5 more times. Okay, let's see if I have my 6. Starts off with here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember this stuff up here where your knot is, don't worry about it because that will end up getting hidden and tucked over, and then you can end up using this part right here to sew it into your cactus. So I have my 6. Now, this is going to get tricky, so be patient. We'll get through this. I'm going to take that stitch marker out, and the first part of the pattern says slip stitch into this first stitch. So where this hook is right here, you're going to do that slip stitch. And remember the slip stitch, you just it through, wrap it around, and then pull it through both of those loops. And then I'm going to do a stitch marker to where I just finished. Alright, so now working in that same hole that you just did. My same hole would be right here. So where you were the same stitch, the hole that you just did, going to be working into this. And this is going to be one of the petals that you're working into. So you're going to chain 2, and this is going to help us create the length of the petal. The one triple crochet. So again, wrap it around twice, put it in through that hole, wrap it around, and pull it through those first 2 loops. And you have 3 on here. You wrap it around, twist, pull it through the first 2 loops, wrap it around, twist, and then pull it through the last 2. And hopefully you won't fall off your hook. Alright, see, can I see the length? Nicely. And we're going to go back into that same hole again. Put that same stitch right here, and you're going to do 1 double crochet. So you wrap it around, put it into that hole, 2, 3, wrap it around, pull it through the first 2 stitches, wrap it around, pull it through the next 2 stitches. So you have the start of the petal right here, and then this is the end of that petal. And then it says slip stitch. So basically you're going to be repeating the same pattern 4 more times, 5 more times to make 6 petals. Or 4 more times. What do I have here? I have 5, so 5 more times. So slip stitch. So you're working into this stitch right here, you're going to go into that next stitch over. Again, put the hook through, wrap, slip it through. Oh, I'm caught on something. Put through both. And then working into that same hole, you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, wrap it around twice for your triple crochet, working into that same hole, put through, wrap, twist, and then pull it through the first loop, wrap, pull it through the first 2. Wrap, twist, pull it through the first 2. There we go. Okay, your double crochet, wrap it around, put into that same hole, wrap, pull through, wrap, twist, pull through both those loops, wrap it. Good, we have another petal done. And then again, you just go into the next round, next stitch over, and do your slip. And then just keep working. Okay, when you've finished your 5 petals, you're going to take your stitch marker out and you're going to do a slip stitch into where that marker was. So we are going to end up connecting all the petals together. Just going to cut off your excess yarn. Here we have our little flower.